All right, Bridget Ryan waiting to check in, so we'll hand things back to her. Hey, Bridget.
Okay, so we know Urban Body Clinic to offer us, and of course, gosh, this is Urban Body Clinic and the other side, Cosmedics. It's been so long since we spent any time with Dr. Ashwani Singh. He's in the house, and lovely to see you, my friend.
Lovely to see you again.
Now, it is summertime, of course, and so you've opened up a new annex here, which is... I didn't think it was that much of a problem, but certainly after talking to you for like 2 minutes, and then all of a sudden I'm thinking back to a couple of gal pals I have, and going, oh yeah, maybe it is the sweat clinic.
Yeah, it's a new, the new arm of Cosmetics. And you're right, I mean, for people like you and I who don't have sweating problems, we probably never think about it. Or, you know, this thing put on a bit stronger antiperspirant. But these are people that have tried everything that they can try and have not had any relief. And it literally changes their lives.
This is a treatment which sounds like we think of Botox for many things, and stopping sweating is not one of them in my book.
Well, the funny thing is Botox is actually approved by almost every insurance company for, well, you'll have coverage. If you have insurance coverage for any prescription drugs, they will cover Botox for your excessive sweating. It's been recognized for years, but the problem is there's no awareness in the public of what it is and how it works.
And that help is, in fact, here. Not only is it on its way, it's here. And so you're going to show us what sweat glands are, where they are?
I'm going to show you. And, you know, the interesting thing is when we think about excessive sweating, we think mostly, you know, guys and, you know, hair and, you know, all the things that you don't want to think about. So maybe that's why we don't think about it. But the interesting demographics on it, problem sweating, is females aged 17 to 39, which actually surprised me as well. Which is
really,
yeah, and it is quite surprising. Which is actually why we ended up doing the arm of Cosmetics and doing this side of it, because that's a lot of our population. We probably have been deficient in bringing that up because we've assumed that most of the family physicians are dealing with this. But I think there's a real lack of awareness even among the physicians of where you can treat and how you can do it.
Well, we're about to see it right now here on the BT. You've got what in that swabby?
So this is just some iodine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually show you the sweat glands, the distribution of sweat glands in the arm with this little simple test. And you can actually see Deborah sweating already, you know, in this area. And, you know, and she has problems sweating, but not in the sense of changing 5 shirts a day kind of problem sweating.
Right.
But still,
some people do, though.
But some people will only wear black.
Yeah.
Will have to destroy their clothes because you can never wash them again. You know, once they're washed, they've been destroyed. Have to change clothes all day long. Will, you know, never put their arms up. You know, things that we never think about, but that is actually a problem for them. And I define problem sweating as not an amount, because it's very hard to quantitate, but how it interferes with your life and how often you think about it.
Okay, so ask yourself, are you a sweater? Here's where it's coming from. Oh, look at this.
So what we do is we just put some iodine, and then...
Does it hurt her? Is she just uncomfortable in any way? Okay.
No, I don't think so. Other than being on TV, having her armpit
with her armpit up above her head.
Exactly. So then we just wipe away here. Then what I do is we take a little... I know, it looks like a cooking class, but here we go. So, and then we put some cornstarch.
Cornstarch. Does it react with the iodine?
That's right, yeah. Then we add 6 eggs. Beat lightly.
We're making crust.
It makes a bit of a mess, but that's okay. And then we just wipe this off just really lightly. And you're going to start seeing the distribution as being very dark, and her skin remains light. If you see that?
Whoa! And so these are her quote-unquote sweat glands.
Yeah.
Huh, and they're like along here.
Exactly. And, you know, I can put it on her skin and it won't stain. The stain will just come right off.
That's fast. So some people, obviously, I mean, I think we're going to, let's pause here if we may, go to